Hello, welcome back to 21 Days to Return to Self-Love. Today, I want to do a little bit more of that reprogramming of your inner voice. I want to specifically talk about the word should. Often we tell ourselves, I should do this, or I should do this, or even I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't eat this cupcake, or I should eat better, or I should make this phone call, or I should do this. And that word, the problem with that word is it comes from a negative place. There's shame involved. I'm not doing this, but I should be doing this, right? And so we're shaming ourselves just by using that word, right? We're coming from this negative, obligatory place, right? So if we're reprogramming, what I want us to start doing is thinking about the word should and replacing it with the word want. So if we think about the things that we want, right? Instead of saying I should eat better, saying I want to start eating better so that I can, feel better about myself, fit in that swimsuit, wear that pair of jeans, whatever it is, right? Instead of saying I should start eating better, we're going to change that to I want to, right? So recognizing that we're taking away the shame. We're taking away, maybe it's obligation, right? Maybe there's something that you feel obligated to do that you don't want to do, right? So instead of having that shame aspect that comes with the word should, we're going to, every time we hear that word should, every time we say it to ourselves, either internally or externally, we're going to stop ourselves and change our phrasing. Instead of I should do something, you could say, I want to do this. Or you could say, when I do this, this will happen, right? So that word shame, we want to get rid of the negativity around it. We want to get rid of both the shame that we're both shaming ourselves or the feeling that we're obligated to do something that we don't want to do, right? So it allows us to really self-analyze why we're saying we should do something. Is it something that we really do want in the long term, like eating better or calling somebody back or saving money or whatever it is? Like, is it something that we really do want? Or is it something that we feel obligated to do that maybe we can say no to, right? Is it one of those things where you should do something, but really, if you're honest with yourself and if you're showing yourself love, you can say no? So this is going to sound repetitive. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again because I want you to, when you hear the word should in your mind, when you say the word should out loud, I want you to stop yourself. I want you to I want you to tell yourself, stop shoulding all over me, right? You've heard that before. Stop shoulding all over me. Should implies shame. Should is obligatory. Should is negative. We don't want that negativity in our mind, in our ears, in our heart. So let's replace the word should. It can be, I want to do something. When I do something, I will do something. But we're going to get rid of the shame associated with that word should. And we're going to really self-analyze. When we hear that word should, are we shaming ourselves into something? Or is it something that we feel obligated to do? And how can we reframe that? How can we change our words and be intentional, both internally and externally with that word? Instead of using the word should, every time you hear the word should, I want you to hear, stop shoulding all over me. Every time you hear the word should, I want you to reprogram it. I want you to reframe. Instead of should, I want to when I do something. Stop shoulding all over yourself, okay? Should doesn't belong in your vocabulary in that way. Let's stop the negativity. Let's stop shaming ourselves and start loving ourselves. I hope that this was helpful for you. This is something that a friend reminded me of, and I just think it's so wonderful. Being intentional with our words is a great, great, great way to reprogram that inner voice and to really, truly learn to love ourselves and stop shaming ourselves. So stop shoulding all over yourself. I hope that this helps you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.